Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sorry. So we're part of today's interesting video. We're in Gloucestershire. And we're doing something that we really love, which is tunnels. We're part of the Sapperton tunnel line, which is part of a disused canal network. Although we say canal network, you'd expect it to be, if it's disused, relatively dry. It's not.
It's not dry.
But don't worry, we're prepared.
We got the wellies.
Well, the wellies and the waders. Well, waders for me. The idea is we're going to go in as far as we can get. And if waders are required, I will be changing into waders. Don't know how this is going to go. But either way, enjoy your history lesson. Photos provided by Sophie. And yeah, let's go in. Come on.
Along the Wyses Way, which connects Monmouthshire in Wales to Gloucestershire in England, you pass by a long-forgotten canal tunnel, which was once the longest in the UK. Below the village of Sapperton in Gloucestershire, set amongst the trees in the valley, you can find Sapperton Tunnel's Daneway portal. Constructed in 1783 and opened a few years later in April 1789, the Thames and Severn Canal Tunnel was the longest ever constructed at 2.17 miles in length. The canal tunnel was built as part of a cargo route from Bristol to London, which would have linked England's two largest rivers for one large continuous trade route. Unlike other boat tunnels, there was no towpath built inside, so to navigate the tunnel, one or two men would lie on their backs and walk along the tunnel wall or roof, a process known as legging. Connecting Sapperton, named the Daneway Portal, to Coates Tunnel House Inn, the Coates Portal, the last commercial traffic to pass through the tunnel was in May 1911. It was not long after the last boat to use the tunnel that disrepair took hold, and in 1916 roof falls made the tunnel impassable. Despite repairs and restorations, the Coates Portal has been sealed, and without continued maintenance the tunnel has suffered roof collapse at the Daneway Portal and falling in of the tunnel walls in numerous places. Now a prominent marker on a long and winding trail walk connecting two countries, Sapperton Tunnel serves as a reminder of our once vast cargo routes that once took advantage of our largest rivers and canals.
Everybody, welcome back. Hi, Sophie.
Hi.
Sophie's only going to go in for a little bit. I've got my waders on.
Yep.
The only concern is obviously if we get stuck in the mud.
And I will laugh.
Yeah, because she can't do anything about it unless she wants to commit herself and get wet through us. But even then, yeah, won't contemplate that. But off I go into the abyss. So welcome back, everybody. Time to get down with the waders. So there we go. Already it's got dark. Not no more though. See, my only concern is what I'm going to do is hug the side of the wall, and then when it gets like this, where it gets properly muddy, then yeah, and it's annoying, but we're going to have to do it this way, I think. Yeah. Oh, there we go. So, already in, and it's gone over what would be referred to as traditional Wellington height. There's Sophie. Sophie, actually, believe it or not, everybody, can get quite far in. It's just my concern for me is just getting stuck in the mud, which I already feel like is a little bit. It's the silt, really. We say mud, it's just silt, really. So we'll see what we can do. I've noticed, interestingly enough, it's very hard to tell, but people have actually been walking through this bit. Oh, so the good thing is that you can see that, everybody, in the camera. The wonderful footsteps. I don't know how far we're going to be able to get in, because it's like exercise. Ugh. But at the moment, it's relatively loose. and the water is beautifully clear. There we go. Once you get into a bit of a rhythm, he says, there's Sophie. Oh, blimey, there was one in there. Hi. So, obviously, it's literally treading water. Just aware of my battery as well. So actually, the silt, oh God, I'm just going to jinx that then. The silt ain't too bad. But, there we go. Whew. I can actually see the blockage. Can you? Can you see it? The blockage at the back. Kinda. Yeah, that's so we know that it's collapsed. And I managed to get up on a plateau bit. It's really interesting. I don't know if you can see this, everybody, but people have been clearly stepping in the same steps that I've been doing. And yeah, beautiful red brick. Obviously, Sophie did say that, can you hear me? Yeah, she did say that if I get stuck in the mud, you're on your own, mate, and she'll have a jolly good giggle about it. Although, nothing to really laugh about when you get stuck in the mud. Oh, well. Log. Let's try and remove that a little bit. This side. There you go. There's a joke in there somewhere, everybody, but my sensibilities aren't really going to curtail that today. But what's great about this is that you can really see the wonderful red brick coming through, and I just want to sort of show you what I'm doing. I'm hugging the wall in the attempt that there is at least something to grip onto. But yeah, we're coming to the blockage or the collapsed section. Oh, it's bizarre really. You get like a rhythm and it goes, and then all of a sudden your foot just gets stuck a little bit, and then you're kind of a bit on your own. But it's I just want to show you, everybody. So it's practically at the moment above welly height. So it's definitely waders. I think if you came down here in wellies, you're going to be a little bit, you know. Great ASMR for a lot of you. Beautiful sound of water. And obviously today we're using our high-powered bow torch. Oh, wait a minute. Can I get in the middle? I don't know if that's any better. No. No. It's because nobody's actually trodden in the middle. It's a lot easier, but we'll stick to the left. There we go. Oh, there we go. It's quite shallow now. It's safe. Can you hear me? Yeah. Have I disappeared? Yeah. At least you can see me. Obviously, turning up all this silt. But you imagine if you're a canal boat and you're coming through. Beautiful. Don't know how much you can hear of me, but I could have put a mic on, to be fair, but nah. I'm looking now, and I don't think we can actually climb over. I was hoping that there might be a chance to climb over onto the next section, but I think it's over already. There we go, look at that. Looks like a runoff. Crystal clear water. And it's as a recording this, it's a very hot summer's day. And I'm grateful to have the coolness of an abandoned canal tunnel in my journeys. There we go. Almost there now. Yeah. I don't know if we can climb up and over. Might be able to. Well, I've made it. At least in this section. Try and get over. Oh. Handy. There we go. Try and balance on that. Do I need to? Oh wow. I'm at the end. You can hear me okay? Yeah. This is where I've got to be so careful because it's very slippery. Look at that. Let's try and get up and over. How am I going to do this? What's this? Put you there. Yeah. Oh wow. What's like this? Ooh. There you go. And then, oh, getting the camera a bit wet with the wind, we're going to turn over the other side. Oh wow, it's crazy. There's a very little waterfall. That's cool. Brilliant. Okay, I think that's pretty much the end of it. But we're going to go down, have a look. Because we are here. I just need to figure out where to put stuff. Because as you can imagine, this is very slippery. Can't hold on to that. There we go. Wow. So let's try and get down without hurting ourselves. There we go. Ooh. Jeez. So this is where it's going to get very deep. Oh yeah, very deep indeed. So, I'm now some more waders. Be very careful in this section because it's too deep. I think. Oh, just about. There we go. So that's the other blockage. There's a bit of runoff here. Let's keep going. So how far we can get. Oh, it's crazy. Obviously, I don't recommend you do this. But this is pretty cool. Ooh. Yep, well, it's over my waist. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. There we go. No, everybody. Made it to the end. Wow. Let's take it down. See where it's collapsed in that wall. See where it's just completely broken through. So I'm looking at my camera. Oh, I almost went in then. 11 minutes. That's where it's blocked to the other end. So yeah, very cool. I just want to say, when I say very cool, it's not in a way to encourage you. That is my own use of language, which means basically, well, we've made it, and it's a privilege to do it. But I don't need to explain to you how dangerous this is. This is a mini collapsed tunnel. However, on this occasion, it is a former disused canal tunnel, which is unfortunately seen its last use, and I reckon it's only going to take another collapse before that is completely totaled. So yeah, I'm just checking that the camera's okay, which it sort of is. I'm just going to pause for a second. I'll see you in a minute. I had to pause because I've got wet on the lens, which is a bit annoying. So if it comes out a little bit blurry, I do apologise for that. I'm still here though. I had to just adjust myself. So I'm worried that my battery life is running down because I've been in Gloucester today. We've already been very busy with using a lot of this stuff. Using a lot of these torches, which I'm sure you'll find out in other videos. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing anything fancy today. Look, let's see the water. Can't actually see my feet now. It's a bit annoying. We'll keep going though. Because obviously what had happened was I tilted it all up. But halfway through, let's take a look round. There you go. Very cool. I'm probably going to clean the lens again in a minute, you can see. That's not good. Not good at all. I don't think we need to be a genius to figure out where the next hit's going to be. Can I get up without using anything? Probably can. There we go. Look at that. The dangers of a collapsed tunnel, everybody. We'll keep going. Foot round. Oh yeah. The ultimate. Amazing. Right, let's try and do this without breaking a leg. There we go. So far so good. Yeah, I'm not going to, like I said, do any fancy walking shots or anything today. I'm going to put that there though, because I need to get down. There we go. Whew. Hiya. Right, give me a second everybody, just need to clean the camera. There we go. Had to clean the lens, the water keeps dripping down on it, so I'm having to stop. So again, if it comes out a little bit misty, yeah, a bit scary that bit though where it's bowing on the other side. Just know that's going to be the next one, don't we? Let's get the old torch, carry on our journey. Got to figure out where my handle is on this. Yep, don't know why I'm showing you. Then back down into the abyss. I say the abyss because it's pretty. I've sealed it all up, so not exactly sure where my footing's going to be. But if I keep my feet to this side that I came on, worst case scenario, I kind of will figure out to get my foot right. Be helpful. Weird, you're having to sort of, there we go, oh. There we go, down, oh there we go, oh, almost tripped over again, oh, such a pro. Yeah, so I can't actually see where my feet are now, it's going to be funny, but we're doing it. Alright, let's go. Make our way out. Oh, there we go. It's so weird, like when you can't actually see your feet. You know you're sort of stable, but you don't know how much. I didn't actually notice this. That there's a couple of other sections that are going to be probably going through. I'm just glad that I'm at the other side of that now. And there's another one. I was too busy figuring out where my feet were going to go. So, yeah. Kind of unusual to sort of think that I might be one of the X amount of people coming down here before there's a catastrophic sort of just, you know, another one that's happened over there. But I'm heading back now. Oh, let me take a look here. Sorry about it being a little bit boring, everyone. You can see though, the light is at the end of the tunnel. And this is when I take my torch away. So that if I turn that off, there you go. Complete darkness. And as per usual, can't see my feet. Yeah, look. Just walking in the dark, and all of a sudden. There you go. Ooh. Yeah, it's feel like you're having a bit of a exercise when you're down here, lifting and pulling your feet up and back and forth. I'd like to think I would have got used to it by now. The amount of these I've done. There you go. And I've got the lovely Sophie to greet me on the other side, which is definitely worthy of me coming back. Oh wow! Oh god, hang on, stuck then. There we go. Oh, I wasn't hugging this side too much. Yeah, trust me, when you get stuck, it's not a nice feeling. Woo, balance. Blimey. It's annoying because I'm so close. And yet it just wants to suck me in. Oh wow. It's because I've disturbed the ground so much that it's just softer than it was before. Oh wow. Oh blimey. Thankfully we didn't have far to park, which is always a blessing. But yeah. Oh God. Come on, let's do this. Whew. Oh God. There we go. There's the log. Right, quick shout, Soph. Soph? Hi. Oh wow, got an exercise. Oh God. Oh, there's brick here. Oh, there was brick here. And I've got my foot caught. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, is this the sort of semi-shallow bit he jokingly says before he sinks into his doom? Oh, wow. That was fun, I just tripped over a stick. See, for all of you people who think I don't film me falling over, you know, I've left that in. I think Sophie, oh God, and again. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm starting to mist up a little bit. I think that's because my poor old camera has got the old water vapours. Oh wow. There we go. He says, shallow part just went into a deep part. There you go, everybody, for context. Yeah, my old lens is starting to mist up now. But we're near the end. Oh dear. It's always the irony with me. I've done it, and then there's always something that happens. Oh well. Oh, come on, let's go. Oh, it's got a beautiful hazy effect because of the lens misting up lightly into the tunnel. Oh wow. Almost there. Oh. Lift my foot up. Because it's such exciting content for everybody out there. Am I heavy breathing? There we go. Oh. Oh, let's turn the light off. I'll go in the dark for this one, final bit, for a bit of a laugh. Actually, yeah, so. Actually, no, we'll keep the torch on because there are sticks and yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh. Still not over, everybody. Believe it or not. I'm knackered. Oh, I'm knackered. There we go. I'll turn it off now. There we go. Oh. My thing's means it's misted up. Can you see? Look, if I take her off. There you go. Perfect condition. I was trying to rub it with my t-shirt. It's an echo, I don't need that. Yeah, so sorry everybody, you're not in wide angle at the moment, but we had the water drip on the top, went through the wide angle.
Yeah,
Did you see anybody?
Yeah, a few people just walked by just now. I think they thought, what on earth is happening?
Why are you mad? I managed to get over the other side.
Yeah, no, I saw.
Yeah, that was exciting. You'll see that on the film. But the only thing that I didn't do, didn't take any photos whilst I was in there.
No, I realised I had your phone. Off you go.
Sorry, no, not going back. That is what I call exercise in a moment here. Right, we will pause and we'll come back to you in a minute.
Let's go.
Welcome back, everybody. I really apologise for not doing anything fancy today, camera work wise, but you're all right with that, aren't you? You're all right.
Yeah,
we did it for today. What we're going to show you now is basically we're now on the siding, really, which obviously what you probably saw anyway for the canal. So the idea was that in essence, what you're looking at is really, you can imagine the canal barges going through that, and then you've got your traditional sidings as they sort of go through. They release the canal boat or barge as it's sort of going through, and then there's a nice plaque which obviously says that it was restored in 1996, but as we know when we went in there, it's probably not even going to last another couple of years, if that. So but it's beautiful. It was very nice in there. But yeah, it's what I'm going to do, everybody, for all of you out there, is I'm going to put a video to when I did Basingstoke Canal's hidden secret tunnel crossing bridge. You know what I mean? You'll check it out below. I think I did it about a couple of years ago now, so old school. But that was basically the same, where it was an abandoned canal former platform, and it's kind of weird because you're standing on the platform very similar to this, knowing that it was obviously formerly used for that purpose. Anyway, let's head out of here. Come on. Well, everybody, that was a wonderful experience. If only you'd seen the behind the scenes footage of me moaning and groaning and being just tired. But that's been, oh, go on, say it. What?
Nothing, carry on.
Right. The part of this. That's behind the scenes. Don't see that behind the scenes.
What's that?
The abuse. Don't worry, we do get along. It's okay. I was joking. I can see you in the reflection.
It's a recording.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming along with us. Thanks, Soph, for just standing at one end of the tunnel with like a lighthouse. Like this.
Could have done a fog one if you wanted.
Might have set the whole thing off. You won't realise how that laugh will haunt you when you actually look at how much that was sort of going in there. Anyway, so, right, any more words of Phoenix history? Thank you so much for coming along with us. Take care. Hopefully you really enjoyed that video. I do apologise for it not being the most stereotypical standard of fitness history now that we have with all these wonderful shots of us walking and stuff. Thoughts and feelings?
The tunnel.
Yeah, it's tunnel. You don't even know.
I was just standing at the beginning.
Yeah, one end of its beauty. Any more words of fitness history? Thank you so much. Take care, everybody, because history matters. And we will go see you very soon. Take care, but also check out Sophie's Instagram page below. Oh, and I forgot one final thing. Sorry that we didn't take photos inside. Did have my camera here. No, it's my fault.
Does your waders have pockets?
Yeah, but they're not waterproof, I found out. It's another story for another day. Take care, everybody. Much love to all of you. Bye.